guys? Doing some casual Monday streaming on this, the first Monday of the year. First Monday of the decade. About to get my ass whooped by a Siegfried and whoever Shinji Urahara plays. Should be lots of fun, and I don't know why they're taking so freaking long to get here. Probably started the stream a little preemptively. You know, I just have to sit here and talk and buy some time. Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Can't really hear you that well. What's up?
Get your butt in here. Nobody wants to watch me staring at a blank screen.
You're really quiet.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know how to change that. I can try to speak up, but that's about the most I can do. Let me see if the stream is picking me up as quiet
wait,
too.
You're good now. You're good now.
Really?
Whatever you just did.
Okay.
It worked.
I talked loud for like 2 seconds. That's all I did.
Maybe you have some dust on your back.
Weird. Okay. Let's make sure
Who
it's
else you
actually
got
showing
coming
that. Shinji Urahara, if you know him.
Nope.
Yeah, he's from the Bounty Board, I think.
Oh, the Cruise one?
Yeah, I think so. He's in the Facebook chat at least. I already sent him invites, so.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
So freaking hard to tell this thing that I'm actually playing Soul Calibur 6. So people can actually see my stream on the list.
I'll tell you if I can see it.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time. Let's do this.
You want my jelly bean?
Wait, what? I
Said,
don't see you.
do you want my jelly bean? Yeah, it's.
The winds fan
It
the
might take a
flames of
minute.
the
Yeah, it takes a minute to update. I did just set it again.
fight. Here.
Back up. Over here. My head. Fall and flee. No escape. Battle 2. Fight. Here. Stand aside. Perish. Stand aside. Run. Over here. Perish. Let's go. Stay up. Here. Back up.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I
What did
stole
that
that. I hate how, like, if I flinch duck for a second, that B will still hit me. Like, I can't, it doesn't autocorrect like most mids do. Damn it, why didn't the B come out? Bye-bye. Got my fish tie. Ready to go. It looks more like a tie when the armor doesn't break off. I tried. They don't get. They need to have just like a freaking vest with a tie that you can put under things and not. Because like they have the freaking blazer, but you can't put a coat over it. Because I guess it counts as a coat. Stupid.
Yeah, you're showing on
Ah, I hear myself.
Yep.
It must be showing. Alright.
Quiet! Let's do this.
Warrior.
It is battle one.
Oh cool, they actually set my stream up with the bounty board. I didn't realize that. Damn it, I freaking hate that.
No escape! Battle two. Fight! No escape! From
That's not what I pressed. Should have done better.
Looks like I have no choice. Fight! Battle four. Fight!
Should have soul charged there.
Yeah, no.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
I am Yoshimitsu! Behold my magnificence!
Still not here. Oh, I think he said he was watching something.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, it's so dumb that like they have an average viewers thing. Like, in order to be affiliated, you have to have people stay on your stream like the whole time at an average of 3. It's like I get a lot of viewers. It's just they come and go. It's not like they stay the whole freaking stream. Like, who does that? Unless it's a really entertaining stream, which fighting games, there's certain matches where people just get bored and walk off, go do something else.
Step. Battle one. Fight! Here! Yo! Go! Go! Have mine! Run! My hand! Go! Yo! Take up! Go! I've waited for this.
Damn it.
Battle 3. Fight. Here. Perish. Behold. Bring out. Looks like I've no choice. Fight. Behold.
Oh my gosh, I can be freaking stepping all the way around constantly and that still tracks.
What do you hope
So
to
freaking
achieve?
dumb.
Fight. Behold, it's over. No. Sorry, but your path ends here. Succumb to me.
Fate was too much of a burden for you.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
It is time. Let's do this. Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, that's a force block after I get one on you. That's why I do it. That's good.
Battle 3. Fight.
I should just 2A you as soon as I see you go into that.
What do you hope to achieve? Fight.
Oh my gosh, why is that a frame trap?
Why wouldn't it be? You got hit by that.
But it's like a poke.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Zasala.
I will end this nightmare.
Battle 1. Fight here. Battle 2. Fight here.
Know the power of the abyss. Succumb to me.
I love how they don't scream until after I poke them. Just poke. Ah! Oh shoot, said that wrong. Shoot.
Alright.
Not them verticals.
Alright, so
The battle is over. Show respect.
Well, it's one of those things where if you're negative and try to sidestep it, you can't.
but I did step. I had a free trap.
But you were negative. It's a horizontal. It's like freaking Setsuka's umbrella. Like there's no sidestepping it when you're negative. At least I think AA is plus. It might actually be negative on hit.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
That might be why I like doing what I do with it. No, it's plus 10 on hit. So, very plus.
Soul of
Let's do this.
warriors' spirits are.
So,
Battle 1. Fight!
Behold! Apart from you! Apart from you! Over here!
Yo!
Here!
Unleash!
Damn it. One time I go for a grab.
Battle 2. Fight! Take up!
Over here! Fall and flee! Behold! It's over! No! Fight hard, no! Fight hard, no! Fight hard!
It's alright, I got the curses on you.
Are you so desperate to die?
Alright, move.
Stay frozen.
Ah, that's new.
Cannot lose. You shall die. How can I lose?
Alright, there's the broken code.
I think that's so funny that of all things, freaking 9B gives me a lethal hit off of it, off of a break. It gives me that much plus frames.
Know the power of the abyss.
I ducked that.
Okay.
Duck.
I have no choice. Fight. Over here. Are you so desperate to die?
Plus.
Yeah, no one.
Attack on you.
Dumb. I hit 8.3, but that's okay.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Fate was too much of a burden for you.
Where's this guy?
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of
Let's do this.
So,
Battle
1.
fight.
Why can't I do
Battle 2 fight. Run. No. Fight okay. Okay.
this fucking...
Looks like I have no choice.
Why you just slide off like that?
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, like I said, it's basically freaking the umbrella, but not as good. So. What? Let's go.
Okay.
Ah, damn it.
Battle 4 fight.
Jeez.
Fuck.
What do you hope to achieve? Fight. Yo. Yo. Know the power of the abyss. Don't oppose me. What? Stand over here. Know the power.
Perfectly timed.
Sorry, but your path ends here. Not again.
Damn it. Ah, damn it. Should have done wall rising K, I wasn't thinking.
Yep.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of
Wise
choice.
I will end this nightmare.
Is Shinyi getting cooked?
He hasn't even showed up yet, Degree. I don't know where the hell he is. I think he's just watching some show.
Fall and flee.
Keep her scared of others.
Not again. Dig up.
Battle 2. Fight.
Over here.
Why does everything Secret have a tech crouch to it? He's worse than Zhonghua. He does way more damage.
That was a well-rising move. So.
Wait, that's wall rising? I thought that was 3B.
3B and well-rising B.
I know. Stupid.
Duke is a ring-outologist.
Yeah, I know Duke is a ring-outologist. That's why I don't like playing these kind of maps with him.
You have tech crouches, don't complain.
I have like that one, and this one, which is like not a reliable tech crouch.
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Oh boy.
Go no further. Fight no. Over here.
That's right. I need to stop doing that as a punish. That's not a good punish.
Stand aside. How can I lose? Behold. Behold. I cannot. Behold. Behold. Behold.
Fate was too much of a burden for you.
I'm telling you, man, get a 360 controller if you ever want to do good slide inputs. That's the secret.
I play on a hitbox, so
Well, then that doesn't sound very good for slide inputs.
you're not very good for slide inputs.
I mean, yeah. I'm not a controller.
Yeah. So.
Welcome to the stage of
Duke
history.
won all his games at NEC against me with Astral Chaos Row foolishness.
Decree is saying that you won all your games at NEC against him with Astro Chaos ring out bullcrap. Well, his words were foolishness.
Well, fun that.
Yeah, you gotta learn those setups on the wall in Astral Chaos.
I can pretty much bring it up from anyway.
Yeah, Siegfried's bringouts kind of build themselves once you get wall hit, but like Yoshimitsu has specific ones, Zas has specific ones. You just gotta know. Yoshimitsu's 44 BA, the little fan thing, he can actually combo after Kangaroo Kick and it sends you flying. It's great.
One. Fight.
Did you see that freaking conversion though? That was fucking sick. I don't want to jinx it in the middle of the match. Like I actually steered the freaking controller because Yoshi can do that after some of his moves. Oh, rip. I actually had to steer the controller just perfectly so that it would like turn you around in the right direction.
I got no choice. Fight.
I might.
Ah, damn it. I thought for sure that was gonna catch you.
I'd hoped I wouldn't have to rely on this strength. I'm the climax. Fight. Ready?
I forget how negative you are after that.
I will continue on. Cannot lose.
That gets people every freaking time. That's
Yeah,
the Soul
but I should
Calibur
be
4
able-
cheese.
I should be able to get an I-14 in there, right?
Yeah, but it's one of those things that you're expecting me to do the second hit, so you kind of pause a second.
No, I don't think I paused.
Welcome to the
Hey,
stage
don't you know
of
it by
history
itself is like plus 10.
Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Let's do this. Step us in that
Battle one. Fight.
How is that good? I want to know how that caught me.
Battle two.
Fucking vertical.
Fight.
Watch me.
Looks like I have no choice. Fight!
Sorry, yeah.
Battle 4.
Fight!
No, why did you cancel? Worse.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Tonight, a demon runs wild.
You can't touch me when I'm wearing the Japanese goblin mask. That's my secret. Gives him his power.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Zasalam.
It is time.
For Kingdom of my glory.
Step up.
Battle 1. Fight!
How are you able to hit me up that? Aren't you like minus 16? Your back's very K. I'm like fairly certain you're pretty negative after.
Back turn K on block, they buffed it. But on hit is, I think, the main thing. It's negative on, yeah, it's negative on block.
Hey, why can't I add sound, dude?
I don't know, spacing might make it slightly better.
Yeah.
Look at that hitbox.
Balrog sauce.
Looks like I have no choice. Fight! I've waited for this. My abyss shall take you. Wisdom of age.
Fate was too much of a burden for you.
What the hell was that running in the background that just like phased out of existence? Just there's like a freaking low frame rate wolf just jumping around in the background, and it literally just like goes in and out of existence.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Welcome to the
I mean, it looks
stage of
fine when you're not
history,
paying attention to it. It's just background stuff, but like the camera was straight up zoomed in the background to this thing just popping it, like deloading, unloading. Wait, why is Hilda not an option? I bought her. Maybe I have to actually go and download her separately? I don't know. I bought the season pass.
Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Let's do this.
Alright. I'm probably gonna switch it up after this game.
You could play someone other than Siegfried?
Let's kill it.
I don't think I've ever seen you play Killick.
Killick used to be my main. See me play Killick a lot.
Send Rending Star an invite. Please.
Rending Star? Alright. Yeah, that pretty much gives me a guaranteed A plus B.
Battle 2. Fight.
Damn it, I should have known. I should have just done a low.
Battle 3. Fight.
Damn time rush.
No escape!
Ah, damn it.
I grow stronger!
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Alright, A plus B. Not good with me. Oh. Forget a minus after my
Yeah.
No further.
I actually sidestepped it for once. Look at that.
That you did.
It's like a freaking gamble on whether or not that actually sidestep. Rending Star? Is that his tag? Hold up. Invite a dude. At the risk of the stream desyncing. No, it's not Rending Star. The Discord? Oh, Rendering Star. Rendering's Star. No. Rendering Star, there we go. Alright. Send an invite. Let me actually invite him to the party too. Hit agree. If it desyncs, let me know so I can change it. Don't ready up if he's already here. Let me send him a friend request and invite him to the party, which also takes like 500. 500 minutes to do anything in freaking PSN. Okay. Oh, it put you to away status?
Yeah.
That's dumb. Sorry.
I don't know why it does.
Welcome to the stage of history.
It puts you away just randomly when you're inactive. It's just how it is. What's up, Rendering Star?
Soul of Zasalabel.
It is time.
Pain makes people talk.
Doing alright. Oh gosh, an Amy player. I need to win this matchup. Yeah, personally I think Zasta is better in this matchup just because his neutral's better.
So, battle one. Fight here. Here. Dig up. Yo, over here. Run.
Good luck.
In mine. You shall die.
Good luck.
Behold. Yo. Behold. Dig up. Fall and flee.
Oh, come on, Amy. Tiny bird box.
Battle two. Fight here.
Oh, I'm freaking. It's not what I'm inputting, please.
I've waited for this.
Quarter circles, I don't know why I can't do them.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now? Stay frozen.
Sword arts are peerless.
Fight. Behold.
Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
I've waited for this.
It's not gonna kill you, not quite. It's gonna be close.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now? Yo! No escape. The battle is
That's one of those gimmicks that only works once on everybody, because you're like, what the fuck is this move?
It was decided from the start.
Got him with.
You're gonna take the blue pill because you lost.
Are you ready for this pocket kill?
Yeah.
No, you're not ready.
I'm gonna switch to Yoshi because I suck versus Killick with Zos.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
It's like he can be better than Zos in his face, and then he can also outzone Zos, so it's like kind of scary both ways.
Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Quiet. Let's do this.
Are you Battle one. Fight.
I'm telling you, Decree, I'm better than you think I am, it's just I suck versus Voldo.
No, you're not.
Okay. Oh no! My paper bag, dick.
Laughing my ass off. Wait till Shinyu gets here.
Why? Yeah, I get my input. Okay.
You all are dead.
I'm really surprised that didn't break. There we go.
Why can't I get the monument out? Oh, bye.
Shinyu gonna get 2 ghetto points on the whole room.
I should have just run you out off the fence. I kind of froze. It seems to work that way.
Feel my spirit surging.
Supposed to be a tech crowd, but that's okay.
Let go and pass through the 6 realms.
I just don't know Yoshi very well.
Yeah, I noticed.
Welcome to the stage of
He's
history.
a weird character, and while people played him a ton, like in season 1, he kind of died out. Not a lot of people play him anymore, and the people that do kind of aren't that good with him. With the exception of, you know, like Boom and Insignia and some others.
Quiet!
Oh gods.
Oh boy. Well, time to do nothing but 3A the whole round.
I can't see the match.
Shoot, we started too soon, sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's why you gotta check out twitch.tv/RonTheTryhard. You can watch it from there.
Oh god.
You can also, while you're there, hit a follow button and subscribe if I had that button. That would be not close enough.
Battle 2. Fight.
one's supposed to be 6A, but... Alright, that's not a high anymore. Damn it, muscle memory.
So.
That's a weird low. Never would have reacted to that.
Alright.
Shinji about to get 2 get up points? Alright. Well, he needs to stop freaking watching The Witcher or whatever the hell he's watching. Get over here.
Yeah, whatever. I'll watch what I want.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time. Let's do this!
So, battle 1. Fight! Over here! Battle 2. Fight! Apart from you! All I can do is this! Over here! It's over! Battle 3. Fight! Run! It's over! No!
Oh, where did I punch check?
Oh, come on. It's so long since I played. Dropping all my shit. Come on. How did that not do it? I did it as soon as you did it. Fucking shit.
6XB is relatively safe on whiff.
I thought. Why can't I get I swear.
Fate was too much of a burden for
My
you.
empathy is not coming out. Also has been a while. since I
Shinyi
played
the
Killzone.
Slayer on the way.
Alright. See if he lives up to what you're telling me.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time.
Oh gods.
Battle 1. Fight!
Get there! This is it!
Take up! Take up!
Stay down! Don't underestimate me!
Take up! Over here! KO! Battle 2. Fight! Okay. Take up. I see.
Ah. 2A.
Battle 3. Fight. Over here. Take up. Behold, it's over. No.
My resolve will never falter!
Type crashes.
A pox on you. Let's go.
Oh no! I won't lose!
4. Fight. Go. Take up. No.
Oh my!
Behold, it's over. You are in my grasp. Go.
Gods, empower me!
No. Fight first. Go. Start again anew. What shall we
Yeah, doing his freaking air soul attack when he has one curse into 4-6 BB time stop 1 gives him that guaranteed. Well, first off, the 4-6 B is a tech trap, so that's guaranteed. And then the A plus B is a tech trap guaranteed after the 4-6 BB, regardless of if you get a tech trap on the first one or not. And So basically, worst case, I get that bubble pulls you in on Oki, so I can do that grab setup
to the stage of history
or something else.
retold.
So it's really deadly. I love Season 2's ass.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time. Let's do this.
Damn, 2 ghetto points. You should skip your turn. Let the soul marinate.
Nah. I only skip my turn if I have to go to the bathroom, which actually I do all of a sudden.
Battle 1. Fight.
Stand aside. No. Ready?
Let the peasants play each other fair.
Over here. Apart from you. Perfect. My hand.
Not what I wanted.
Take this.
My hand!
Battle 2.
That's what I'm saying. I've been having so many missed inputs all night, and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Know the power of the abyss. Ready up. Run.
Use the power of the red pill. Bring you out.
I got no choice. Fight. Let's do this.
It's like only when I ever do the 4A to start is when you back up and do this CE. Never when I do a 4A and you do anything else.
Alright, guys. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, you're against a
You
wall.
see my sword go through your back? Legend.
Yeah, it's that weird wall shenanigans.
Fate was too much of a burden for you.
Alright,
He would have been dead right there with that.
I'm gonna do one with Shinji, and then if I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm gonna skip my turn so I can go pee.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Dis free 900.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time.
Let's do this.
This free 99.
Oh, he's an X? Wait. No, this wasn't the Zhangguo I played the other day.
Let's go Shinyu Black Power.
Battle 1. Fight.
What? Apart from you. Over here.
Battle 2. Fight.
Not that much.
Into the abyss! Apart from you!
That's not what I press.
My abyss shall take you! Satisfied now?
It was decided from the start.
Alright, I gotta go pee. Oh, what happened to Duke? Is he done? Did he get disconnected? Yeah. No, I'm skipping my turn. Gotta go pee. You play. Be right back.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Let's do this! Have you ever felt despair?
What? Why is everybody leaving? What the hell? Did everybody get disconnected?
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
What the hell happened? Okay. Must be Shinji. Decree wasn't kidding when he said that like everybody's gonna get beat. They're gonna get beat right out of the room because of the netcode.
Soul of Zasalamel.
Alright.
It is time.
Send you an invite after this.
Let's do this!
Well, at least you can watch on the stream. Oh man, they just keep giving me my natural stages. This is green Zosalamel's stage. Red Zosalamel's stage is of course Astral Chaos.
You think you can keep up?
So,
Yeah, it's weird because he's like top 5. He's just a really niche character. Yeah, he requires a lot of spatial awareness when most characters don't. Geralt can be pretty good. I ducked low, but didn't duck fast enough. I ducked too fast, actually. For the record, as Zhonghua, you can crybaby after that, and it basically is not quite guaranteed, but I have to block it, basically.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
That's right, she's safe after that.
Sorry, had to run.
Oh, that's alright. Side steps. Ah, too far.
What?
Damn it, I blocked low, but again, it's one of those things where I block low fast, and I read the low, and then I hesitate and get back up. The invite.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
He says this is laggy as fuck. Really? I'm feeling no lag, and I'm fighting freaking Zhonghua and reacting to her lows. Like, I would know if it were laggy.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time.
Oh, gods.
Battle 1. Fight! Here.
Take this. I see.
Oh my!
No. Falling blade.
I was expecting a 2A. Damn it.
Battle 2.
Huh? No, No, you can't stab it. I was setting up for that, which is beats 2As. Damn it.
No way!
How dare you reduce me to a onesie?
Battle 3. Fight. Here. It's over. No. No. My curse. Go.
I won't lose!
Over here.
That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it has a slight more range than my 3A does. Me follow up.
Fight. Here. Waiting for this. My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now? Do you find no?
My resolve will never fail!
Do you unleash? No.
Oh God! Here I go!
Let's go.
Forgive me! Here! Tia!
Is that plus on block?
Do not
I don't know why I did. I was expecting you to sidestep.
What?
Damn it. I'm really doing bad at reading right now. I shouldn't even be going for 4 plus please, but I want the lethal hit so bad.
Cannot afford to lose. Victorious!
Like, I don't know what it is with this game, but people love sidestepping. I noticed that. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, so here's what you do. You either don't sidestep, get hit with a vertical, get launched, get a ton of damage taken to you, or you do sidestep, get hit with like a horizontal and go into like a reset that doesn't do a ton of damage unless they get the reset. Like, of course you're gonna sidestep.
Here I go! Let's do this!
It's like there's very little punish for being caught sidestepping with most characters. Well, that's the thing, like, most people are afraid to sidestep, so I kind of take advantage of that, but then the people who do sidestep kind of throw me through a loop, and then I just have to really play a lot cleaner and tighter with my verticals, and just use horizontals, like 3A. 3A is really my best sidestep catcher, but it doesn't really give me a whole lot unless I catch you on counter hit. That's that one where he kind of hooks and then he can either do it in like a little twirl kick or the big reel back that puts him behind you. Yeah, it's a 50-50. One's a high, one's a mid, vertical. Yeah, the thing is, Zhanghua is like pretty much the same as she was in 4, just with less stuff. So like knowing the matchup in 4 kind of helps you for the matchup in this game. I don't really know how to fight her otherwise. Yeah, the new low is what really gets me right now. I don't think she's as good as people say she is though. You just have to know the matchup. Yeah, well, you see, I play her a very different way. I don't normally block that much. But she does have a lot of openings and stuff. You should have sidestepped after she did 6B. Or 6B, I mean. Because yeah, if you sidestep that move, it's like an option select. It will cover everything she has after 6B. It's not really plus, is it? Oh, okay. You've just been getting with frame traps on you because you do slower moves. I see. Okay. Because yeah, you're doing like, I think I-16s on me and stuff to try to frame trap, and I just ate 2A. Zhonghwa's, like, one of the things I hate the most about Zhonghwa is she just kind of does stuff and weaves through your attacks, like, just seamlessly. Like, people are like, oh, she's so bad on paper, but then when she's actually in motion and she just dodges all your freaking stuff without even trying, it's like, yeah, she's got some decent evasion. Turns out evasion's really good in this game. She's also got that quality to her where she can sidestep and it will tech crouch things.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
So the first hit of that is guard impactable, right? Okay.
Please forgive me.
Okay. Does it still say I'm playing Soul Calibur 6? Did it change on me? Yeah, okay, still playing it.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Here I go.
I need to improve my Yoshi for Frosty. Might pull him out every now and then. Well, there you go. I can't say I fight a ton of Sophias anymore. I used to fight a crap ton of them when the game first came out. Well, yeah, I mean, she's just... Honestly, to me, she feels kind of bland. It's like, after a while, people are like, oh, yay, she's back, let's play her. And then they're like, oh, well, fun's died down. Shouldn't have done it.
Battle 2. Fight.
No.
Always guess wrong on those. That's the fat grab, right? What? Ugh.
I grow stronger.
Oh my gosh. Right, I want to do it. Next up.
Yeah!
Come on, I'm always just a freaking hair off.
My resolve will never falter.
Well, it's better this round than next round.
My resolve will never falter.
Stop doing that. That's a tight trap. I need to stop doing that.
My mistake. How's this?
See, I can play a Poke Yoshi, I just don't like doing it.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Yeah, certain pokes that like catch you in certain steps, but they don't really give them much. I guess in crunch time they're good. I wish this 4K still knocked down like it used to. Why'd they have to nerf it? Why'd they have to make it like freaking
Stage of history.
Soul Calibur 2 4K?
Astaroth.
6xk is the jumping knee, yeah. It's pretty sure it's -10. I can double check for you. It's -8 on block now.
Soul
Alright.
of Yoshimitsu.
Quiet.
Let's do this.
Good day there, ma'am. Can I interest you in some glue? This is my glue salesman, Yoshi.
It is.
Battle 1. Fight.
Forgive me.
Battle 2. Fight. Battle 3. Fight. Fight.
Damn, that's so dumb. It goes under freaking I-10s.
Tonight, a demon runs wild.
He's just calling lag the whole time. Is it really that bad for him? Because I feel nothing. If it were laggy, I wouldn't be able to block his freaking lows.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
No, don't worry, I'm impressed.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time.
Pain makes people talk.
Zhonghua is a matchup I've never had problems with in 6. In 4 and 5, I freaking hated Leisha and Zhonghua, so I labbed the hell out of them and figured them out. And I think that just kind of transferred over. They do. And that's why it's like,
Nice.
yeah.
The cacophony of battle.
If I die,
So that's not a matchup I'm worried about. Now freaking Grow is one that's like, what the fuck is this character? Well, he belongs in Blaze Blue. Oh.
yeah, nuisance.
Supposed to backstep there. Box stepping just shuts us down. That's the worst part.
Battle 2. Fight.
Way too early.
Watch and learn.
Fall and flee.
Oh, come on. That's just an Amy thing. That is just a freaking Amy thing.
Leave your hope in shreds.
Good luck. Let's finish this.
What? That stun did not look like it should have been that long. Yeah, that's freaking stupid. Oh, I lost. Oh, that's so plus I can't even GI. Yeah, Amy's another matchup I don't know. I just kind of feel my way around and don't let her attack. No, I want more matchups that I don't know. So play who you want to play. I could use both Sophie and Amy experience. I'm not one of those like, don't play this character people. Like, if I get my ass kicked, that's good. And I might get salty here and there, especially if it's late at night and I'm dehydrated, but yeah.
Welcome to the stage of history.
No, I usually when I get really pissed off at a loss, I just kind of stop and I'm like, wait, did I drink anything? No. Okay, that's why. People don't realize how much being dehydrated really affects you. Which is why you always gotta hydrate. I need one of those hydrate bots in my chat.
Have you ever felt despair?
I do too. It's just because his mix-ups are goofy and like he's never negative. I mean, he's never plus. I mean, he's always negative, but he kind of is plus the way he plays. Yeah, well, it's like, yeah. I've studied the matchup a little bit and found out what is punishable, and I still freeze up on him. It's because he can like GI at any time. It's kind of the same thing with Zos. Zos isn't plus after anything outside of his guard breakers and 6 AA, which is a high. So it's like the way that I scare people is just by being good at knowing how to GI, which thankfully Soul Calibur 4 helped me with that.
Oh no!
There's a fancy word they use for knowing your space. What was it? It was like spatial something. Cognition, there you go. Spatial cognition. That's a cool term for it. To play Zos, you have to have spatial cognition. Which enough Street Fighter has actually helped me with that. I think everybody could benefit playing both a 2D fighter and a 3D fighter at least once and getting good at both. Because you learn stuff from like one that you don't really think of applying to the other. Just really fundamental stuff in 2D fighters that you kind of take for granted in 3D fighters, but then once you learn how to apply it, it just makes you a lot better. So I'm not crazy about the idea that Amy has a freaking just once she gets the purple roses, she just gets the freaking resistance impact auto GIs. That and Maxie's freaking resistance impact crap. That is the absolute worst. Like, what are you supposed to do when he's in stance? You can't freaking reversal edge. And you can't soul charge. The only thing you can do is sit there and bait it out.
I've had enough. This is where it's Sword arts are peerless.
Actually, I can use some water right about now.
Unfortunately, it's time to end this. No more games.
Battle. Fight.
Did they add a little glint into her eye when she does that now?
Just kidding.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
It looked like she had a little sparkle in her eye in between saying "you can't stop me." Might have just been her hand glowing. It was right inside of her eye. I was gonna say like that's really anime even for this game if they did that intentionally.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Zasalamel.
Wise choice.
I'm ready.
I didn't know Zhang was a Kiss fan. Didn't even know Kiss existed back in the 17th century.
one, fight!
Let's go!
Battle 2, fight!
Yo, here! Go!
That must be a forward grab. What? That's... Damn it.
Just kidding.
Battle 3, fight!
Oh, he's always sidestepping.
Know the power of the abyss! No! Fight first! No! Fight first! Don't get posted!
This is
Oh, I did it too late.
Don't get posted!
this is
Oh, that's new.
Take up! Take up! There you peer! Into the abyss! Go!
Oh my gosh, the tracking. Ah, I should have waited. Fuck. You got lucky with that. I read it.
That's great. Just kidding. No way. No more games.
Battle, fight!
Huh?
I've waited for this! My abyss shall take you! Satisfied now? Dig up!
Well, I couldn't read. Tried to read GI.
You can't stop me.
Damn.
Just kidding.
That was good. Wasn't laggy at all. I think it's just easy to blame lag for your shortcomings because it's like, who's gonna really call you on it? Lag's one of those things that can exist and also not exist at the same time based on someone's perception. Man, I wish I was doing this good yesterday.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I was just having a rough day yesterday. I went 1 and 2 in the frickin' Untamed Gaming tournament. Got wrecked by
I march to battle.
Ataki
Clear my
and
path.
friggin' Maxi, which the Maxi guy was like super solid, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that he had that stupid RI just made him even more solid. And it lasts like 15 frames, something ridiculous like that. Yeah, it's like you see it, and then you like wait a second, and then punish it, and it still GIs you. That's another matchup I don't fight very much of is freaking Hilda. Dang, that was clean.
Battle 2. Fight.
Most of the Hildas I fight though aren't very good, so it's like right now I haven't really had to worry about the matchup. And I think Zats wins the matchup just because Hilda leaves herself open with a lot of stuff.
That's great.
Doing a lot of stuff I've never seen though. Hate to see that happen.
Just kidding.
Battle 3. Fight.
Give me.
I don't get why people join a stream for like all of 1 millisecond and then leave. It's like, I mean, you see the title, you know what it is. Shinji thinks he's too cool to join our party. Overtime. Who knows, you might have even had the health lead there. It was really, really close. That's all. Jeez, that's a cool grab. She just freaking like uppercuts her. You don't need to know that. Oh, Chung wants 3K. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't even really read up on what her blue and red power-ups do. Just assumed something that makes her have more combos. But it's like a one-time use per each of them. That's a lot of damage. That's a cool super. I don't think I've ever seen the full thing. Was that just a thing from... Oh no, she got the blue power up from doing it. Okay. Yeah, they made her a lot cooler, I'm not gonna lie. She's just not my style. I don't know. She's kind of meant to be played as a zoner, so it makes sense. She's got really long reach. She's got like Mina style reach with a lot of her stuff, but there are a lot of verticals that can be sidestepped. Just kind of like a worse 2B. Neither do I really.
Wise choice.
Because 2B's freaking aggression aggression shift thing, she has an answer for everything. If you try to RE, she can sidestep it. If you try to like 3A or 2A, unless she's doing it from a negative thing on block, it's not gonna really fly. But yeah, she has an answer to the freaking Aria, which is just stupid. Like, there's nothing you can do against it, except for maybe Soul Charge.
Battle 1. Fight! Here.
See, freaking box stepping just shuts Zos down. That's a tech crush. Of course it is. Should have just done 6 AB. Oh, come on! Freaking quarter circles. That's gonna cost me the game. There, right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was a freaking read on the back step and it just whiffs. I want to see that replay. He even said "you are mine," which is what he only says if he reads the back step. Pisses me off. Yeah, so when Zos has 2 or 3 curses on you, he has a 50-50 that can ring you out. He can either do that or he can do 4-6 BB. So it's kind of scary. You don't want to get in those situations. There we go.
Ready?
OTGs.
Pure warrior.
Fight!
Yeah, if you duck that, you need to be quick to counterattack. Also, that's negative 12, I think, at least. This one. See? See? Look at that. Freaking triangle, or not triangle, this isn't marble. Freaking square stepping. Just gets out of my moves where I'm plus and I do a vertical. And the time it takes me to do a vertical, to catch your backstep, you can backstep and sidestep out of it. And the time it takes me to do a horizontal, you can backstep and get out of the reach of the horizontal and then sidestep. It basically gets out of all of Zos's options, even when he's plus sometimes. It's stupid. Square stepping or box stepping or whatever you call it, like that, if you can do it right, it's pretty much, if you're at mid-range with Zos, that's what you do, because he has nothing that can reach you at those states. If you're up close and you're negative, you don't want to do that. But if you're up close and plus, you can actually step guard safely to get out of a lot of stuff. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Welcome to the stage.
Depends on the character, though. I think some characters can step guard better than others. But yeah, a lot of what you need to deal with Zos is just kind of knowing when to tech and when not to tech is a big one. Knowing what he can do with his curses at each level. Like, at level 1, I can't do much. If I do 1 BB time stop on you, like, I don't get anything. It's just a reset. If I do 1 BB time stop 2 or 3, then I can get either like a ring out or a wall splat, or if I have the third one, I can get a launch into combos. It always guarantees if, yeah, it usually guarantees a launch after like every time stop 3.
Let the power of my words
Except for 4-6 because it, you know, knocks you back. 4-6B is his Setsuko umbrella, that thing. Also, you can check after that, after your 6K counter hit. You have to do it really fast. Shoot, I'm spaced up right here. Is 2K that easily sidesteppable now?
It's over. Don't oppose me.
Might as well just take it.
Battle 3. Fight.
If someone doesn't know the matchup, you should know how to duck that.
Leave your hope in shreds.
To be fair though, it is pretty fast. Oh yeah, no, if you fought him in 4, he's very similar to how he was in 4. He just has time stop moves now. And all the stuns are unshakable. There's that too. No, it doesn't GI highs. They nerfed it. But they also buffed it. If I have a curse on you, it does GI highs. I have to basically spend my curses if I want it to be any good, and it can RI if I have 3 curses on you. But yeah, three curses on you is bad news. It's gonna hurt if you get time stop. And also I'm plus on everything in a time stop when I have curses, even 668 plus B. Well, you're teching the right way for that. Ah, damn it. Ah, she has more. Of course she has more. This is a game where every single hit has like 3 extra hits. Especially in Soul Charge. Was that only a thing in Soul Charge, or did she just get that? Yeah, okay. That's the thing with Soul Charges, is like, it's so seldom used with a lot of people that it's like you just basically get a free additional hit to gimmick someone with on certain moves that are previously negative. That's a lot of what it's for. Like, Zosimo's 3 AKB. A lot of people forget that he has a 3rd hit after that in Soul Charge. No, it's the mid and then high, and then mid if he's in soul charge.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, 1A-B. And that's kind of the mix-up, is you can do 3AK or 1AB. And then he can also get a, they changed it now, he has both a quarter circle forward and a quarter circle back grab that do the same thing.
My name. I will prevail.
Nope. Nope, they're breakable, but you have to know which direction to break in, and he can do both now. Originally it used to just be a forward grab, but now it's actually a 50-50, which makes it really scary. And it does like 80 damage. That's only in soul charge, yeah. No, it would be too broken if he didn't. It's freaking. It's that move where he like throws you up in the air and slams you down a bunch with his force powers.
A battle it shall be.
Battle 1. Fight. You are mine.
Well, that's not something I can GI anymore.
No. No. Unleash.
That's also air controllable. It's not a real combo. But you can only air control one direction to get out of it. I'm not telling you which, because it's going to be useless. Interesting auto jab.
Okay. I've waited for this.
Oh, come on. How does it get out of 3A point blank?
Battle 3. Fight here.
Oh, you stepped into it.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to sidestep when Zos's back is to the ring. He has insane reverse ring out capabilities.
It must be seized.
Yeah, either way you would have been out. Because he also has good fence ring out setups.
It's over. No.
See, you forgot it existed. That's the power of 3 time stops.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
That was that soul charge high mid that I was talking to you about. You can actually duck the second one and then GI the third, or duck the second one and punish. So yeah, 3AK is one of Zos's biggest, biggest scams. Because it's a really good move to use in neutral, but if the person sees it coming, they can just duck it on reaction, and, well, not on reaction. They still have to guess, but the alternative is me doing 3AB just without holding it, and I only do that if I can absolutely know you're gonna duck. And that doesn't give me anything other than leave me like +4, I think.
The stage of history retold.
And so you can like GI basically if I try to take a turn. So really, after I do a 3AK, the best thing you want to do is like flinch duck to get under the K, and then if I hold the B, you'll be up and blocking it, and you can actually sidestep on reaction if I hold it all the way. There's a lot of option selects for Zos that people don't realize, kind of make him useless in really high level play. Yeah, no, that's the thing. He's not a character you can sleep on. But that's 3AK right there. Also mix that up.
Victory will not come easily.
The back turn kick or the one where I like launch at you? Oh, the palm? There's two versions of it. This one is -12. This one is, I think, -7 or -8. I have a mid version and a high version. High version is -12, but good luck punishing it. It's kind of a gimmick that it's not many people are gonna punish it. Right, that's kind of the thing. There's a very slight difference.
It's over.
I should have just finished it there. It's a really hard to pull off combo because I have to manually time it perfectly.
It's over.
I should have. Nah. Not when I have an ability to Hadouken you from full screen and get you cursed on block. Yeah, it was one of those like instinct things, like knee-jerk reactions. In the moment it seems smart. I get those all the time. And yeah, I mean I could have grabbed you there and I could have done a low because I was plus on block, so or plus on hit, I think.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's kind of the secret to my B plus KBs. They seem like they track, but it's because I'm holding them until you stop moving. If you keep moving and I like don't let go at the right time, then it just whiffs. So it's one of those things, kind of like with Voldo and Blind Stance rushing at you. Like you have to kind of stop moving in order for it to really track.
Battle one.
Nope. Yeah, that's kind of the secret.
What?
I hate that she has a freaking 50-50 on that.
Battle two. Fight.
Oh, that's more. Damn it! I hesitated too much. I shouldn't be hesitating against this guy. And he just knows when I'm GIing right now. He's in my head.
Leave your hope in shreds.
Oh my gosh, side steps win the day every freaking time.
I've waited for this. My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now? Tia! Battle 4. Fight!
Yeah, he's been adjusting by doing a delay attack after most of his stuff. So I need to just start disrespecting the hell out of him. Get him back to attacking before doing actual frame traps that I can GI. Oh, she's gotta fall up. It's so dumb they gave her that. Come on, freaking Zhenghua. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm waiting for him to freaking soul charge. He wasn't wanting to use his meter. I should have just used mine when he was against the wall like that. I don't know, I'm freezing up versus Zhenghua. That's a bad idea. It's getting late and I'm getting slower. It was good though. What the hell is this?
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Subpar 7 subpar curse subpar 7 subpar curse.
What's up, Subpar? How's it going? I see how it is. You join the stream and instantly I start doing bad.
Nice guess.
To battle. Clear my path.
Thanks for hosting, Joel. Appreciate it. I gotta pee again. Be right
It's
back.
the curse.
Yeah, it's the subpar curse. You just make everybody subpar that you touch.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors. Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
My pride perseveres. No place. Like that. Won't pull back. This thing.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, though, freaking box stepping, just, I don't think it should be in the game. It seems like a borderline exploit to me. Like, the point of backstepping is it's supposed to leave you open, but box stepping basically just lets you backstep and cancel it so that you're safe.
Battle 4. Fight!
I can do this. My pride perseveres. Useless. Feel my way.
Does she still have the unblockable charge, or she can hold it for like 30 seconds? See, that's all I ever did whenever I got Hilda as freaking Elysium or Edgemaster in 5. I would just hold that crap the whole match and just play while holding it, and then let it go. She might have if you didn't do the B.
The battle is
Okay.
Fall in love yet?
I think it's funny that Gro's got that special thing that he says against Hilda, and then he's talking about like not calling out the moves when they. Yeah, but he talks about like, you know, don't call out the moves before you do them. That's a tactical disadvantage. But he freaking does that with every single move he has. I feel like that might be the joke.
welcome to the stage of history retold.
Alright, we gotta get Morpheus in here.
Wise choice.
Feed him the blue pills. Absorb the red pills. Gain its power.
I'm ready.
Yeah, his freaking face clips through the jacket.
Battle 1. Fight!
Here. Take
How about how's enough?
Battle 2. Fight!
No. Go. Attack on you.
He literally sidesteps into sidesteps. All I have to do is just do a bunch of 3As and mids and horizontals and stuff. Found the secret to his play. Wow, high five. She was ready for it.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
See? She sidesteps. I just need to be doing nothing but 3As. I got it now.
Claim victory and back.
Whenever I'm plus, just 3A.
You may die
Oh, I made him leave. I mean, you don't sidestep into sidesteps. If it doesn't work the first 3 times, don't keep doing it. That's all I have to say. Eventually, you gotta stand in fear of the
Welcome to
sidestep
the
so that I
stage
can
of
then get
history
like good
retold.
damaging verticals on you.
Soul of Zasalamel.
It is time.
Oh gods.
Timothy's got a grudge against me now. Sauce is one of those characters where you just have to really watch how you step and watch how I watch how you step.
Never-ending skies.
It's a constant meta game of me trying to mind game you and you trying to out mind game my mind games.
I knew you would say that.
Battle 1. Fight!
No. Go. Go. Here. Ready?
That's what I meant to do.
Here goes.
Take it up.
I won't.
You can step that in a certain direction.
It must be seen. Battle 2. Fight.
No, that's actually like a thing. If I step up or to my right, actually, like, we'll do that. Yeah, that's nothing new. That was that way in all the Soul Calibers.
No way!
Shoot.
Pardon me.
Oh, that's random. She can do A and a K. I always forget she has that.
4. Fight.
Oh, man, I caught the back step too. I want that swag combo. You're gonna give it to me. Oh, I even caught it, but you freaking square step. That's what I'm talking about. Square stepping makes this thing useless.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now? Yo,
I missed?
come.
Here goes.
Let's go.
I gotta stop using so many wall rising B plus Ks. It's a fun gimmick, but it's not good.
My resolve will never fall.
Yo, fine. Ready? I've waited for this. My abyss.
Yeah, you always gotta watch, because that's an I-8 counter. But if you sidestep, it's really punishable. If you have any lethal hits that like punish big, you know, winding moves or whatever, that's the one to do. Exhaust is 4K. Nah, I was like, this dude's plus, he's probably gonna do that weird like 3-hit lightning move.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I usually don't use my CE more than like once per like 3 rounds, so that people forget that I even have it. Because otherwise they're just gonna sidestep anytime they see me have meter. Which I can actually use to my advantage. Like, that's the nice thing, is like once Zaz has meter, he can scare people into sidestepping, and then just 3A them a bunch, and then they're scared to not sidestep. So it's just a fun meta.
Soul of
It is time.
Yep.
in a battle 1. Fight.
Go. Here. No.
Damn it. Getting too brutal with my GIs.
Battle 2. Fight here.
I was on the low. No. Did a low. Yeah.
My abyss shall take you. Just as it is written.
Battle 3. Fight here.
My abyss shall take you. Just as it is written.
Battle 4. Fight here.
Alright, that's a card breaker.
Here goes.
That's back there still.
It's over.
Forgive me.
Alright, that's a peg trap. Shit. I flinched because you were plus, and I was really expecting you to not freeze up yourself.
Know the power of the abyss. You are in my grasp.
I love that if he gets the kill with that grab, it doesn't give him the death scream until he pokes him. So you can just go up and go boop, and then they scream. Yeah, I was like, you know what? He's waking up. I'm gonna rush after him and grab.
Welcome to the stage
The
of
ultimate
history
crime.
retold.
And like I said, it's a 50-50 too, so you're forced to break forward or back. And I'm +8 if you break it, because it's a command grab. Yep.
It is time.
Yep, every command grab besides except Yoshimitsu's health drain command grab is actually +10, which means he gets a guaranteed AA on it. Fun facts. In fact, if you're close to breaking and I'm up against a wall, I am definitely going to health drain. It's worth taking the little bit of health if you break it, because either way, I get a guard break guaranteed. Yeah, unless you're Raphael, because fuck Raphael. He just has a parry that goes out of guard breakers.
Battle 1. Fight here.
And that one's slow enough to where he can do it on reaction. Come on. Come on, why did that reset? I don't know why I do while resing A after that. I need to be doing while resing K.
Here goes. My resolve will never falter.
Dang it.
Battle ring. Fight.
Side stuff. I keep thinking that's a freaking high because it used to be. Ah, damn it, high. It's 3AB. Aha, I guess the side switch right. Never does that after the curse. I'm glad I played enough Soul Calibur 4 to where I can manually time that back turn B plus K, like, just out of memory. Because each time, depending on the spacing, you have to manually do it differently. You have to watch where they land. He's a lot the same from 4, but he's faster. I mean, everybody in this game is faster. This is like Soul Calibur 4 Turbo in a way. But he also has unshakable stuns. They got rid of some of his stuff. They moved a lot of his inputs around. They added back some of his Soul Calibur 3 stuff, and they added some Abyss moves. And then they added his time stop stuff. Otherwise, he's a lot like Soul Calibur 4. He's the only character that I know of in this game that still has a back turn sweep that knocks you over on your feet. Or on your ass. Which is something that everybody in Soul Calibur 4 had pretty much. Like,
It is time.
he's just great. I think that's the main reason why I play so much better with him than with Yoshi in this game, is because he just plays a lot like he did in 4, and I played the crap out of Zosimo in 4. I still made him work even though he was bad. It was, yeah, going back to it now is like, you can't do it, it's too slow.
The desire for power. So, battle 1.
But no, I loved it in terms of like all the combos you could do. It was unmatched.
Battle 2. Fight.
Yeah, I can keep it as long as I keep hitting you, especially near a wall. I can just keep the vortex of gas going.
Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
Know the power.
I don't want to play guessing games.
No. My curse.
That's not what I pressed. Just doesn't ring out. That sometimes rings out. Not always. The angles kind of make it more difficult. Ah, freaking tech crouch. Damn it.
That'll leave your hope in shreds.
Let's finish this.
What? Come.
You're dead. Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
Oh, that checks.
Dead here. Into the abyss. Dig up. I've waited for this.
Yeah, see, it's very easy to sidestep. That's why I don't do it very often. I should have just soul charged.
The battle is over. Show
Or 2A, like literally anything.
Another must leave.
Yeah, you do, but you can actually GI it if I hold it all the way. In fact, that's actually kind of a bit of an option select where you can just hold guard and then GI the second hit. It'll jail if it's punishable, and it won't jail if it is guard impactable. So yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Zasamel is a character that, again, you have to know a lot of the tricks and how to deal with his crap. Call him on gimmicks and fake stuff. He's a lot better on paper than he is in the actual game. If somebody knows like all the ins and outs of his stuff, he has to be really limited on how he plays. He's still really good though, just because of how he controls space. He's kind of a mid-range zoner. The way that you want to play against Zas a lot of times is by not playing to that mid-range space.
Ready?
That's a forward grab.
Fight. Here. Take that. No.
Not a problem.
Yeah, always guess wrong on reversal edges. Doesn't help that it's a freaking basically a 1 out of 3 chance that I guess wrong. I'm a defender. Those are all tech traps. And that's guaranteed.
Okay. I see.
Fuck. It's ridiculous how many tech traps she had there.
No. You will die. Over here.
That was weird.
Enjoy.
Oh my gosh, the freaking square stepping crap. No. See, if you can get going with her, like, I don't know what she does, so. And I keep making the wrong choices here. Oh, there goes all my health.
Had enough. Low.
That was a good punish.
Had enough.
Over here.
Oh my gosh, that lasts so long. I was actually negative on that by a decent margin.
The words of a loser.
Yeah, it's Kinda is. I mean, do they GI like everything that freaking like all unblockables and all
Welcome to the stage of history
all that stuff?
retold.
So any form? Okay, yeah, that's dumb. I mean, what I mean is like, do they only guard like? Does the high one only guard impact high guard breakers, for instance? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Soul of
Alright. Taking a break from sauce, I'm not doing too well
Have
with
you
it.
ever felt despair?
Shouldn't be telling you how to beat my character. That's alright. I try to teach
You
people how
gave
to.
them all your tech.
Well, yeah. I like telling people how to beat me so that I have to try harder. That's the real secret. You teach people to get better than you so you can get better than them.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yeah.
Battle 2. Fight!
Take this. Here.
That's so freaking conditional.
Sword arts are peerless. Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
That's good.
Fight!
Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
Hair off. Oh my gosh, it's going for it.
Fight!
Yep.
Tonight, a demon runs wild.
Still got my bottle of glue in my mouth. Yeah, she's really good, but she's momentum based. That's the thing. If you can get her going, she's like unstoppable.
Welcome to the stage of
But-
history retold.
You know what the hell, I'm gonna
Soul of
take a step
Kira.
back,
It's time makes people talk.
play my crappy Tira.
Hey, Gloomy, can I kill this one? That weapon, a bird of passage?
Battle 1. Fight!
fast lows I can't react to.
3. Fight!
Silence. Scream for me. Beautiful. Can't be it, right? These techniques breathe life into me. Why?
I can't try to duck that.
Yeah, nuisance. Wait! Sword arts are peerless.
Fight!
Enjoy destroying you! What? No! No! Unfortunately, it's time to end this. Just stop. Right now!
It's not what I... Oh my gosh, I'm always a freaking hair away. I read it and everything. I read you sidestepping. But that square step again just gets out of everything. It's so good. Just that freaking centimeter. If I did beat either way, yeah, you would have box stepped out of it. Box stepping's stupid. No, I was this close, but yeah, again, just a hair off. That's how I usually am with Tira. My spacing's not that perfect with her. With Zos, I usually like kind of account that you're gonna backstep into where my range is. But then box stepping kind of gets out of all my verticals. I'm gonna do one more with Tira.
Soul of Tira.
I'm gonna show you how to win.
A history of conflict. Battle 1. Fight!
Damn it! Just one freaking hit. He just scrambled to get that ring out. I dropped one thing. What? Okay, thanks for sidestepping.
Scream for me. I'll show you. Am I even using these right? Well,
Yeah, I need to like seriously lab tier if I want to be any good with her.
whoops.
I'll really have her fundamentals with her and stuff I remembered from Soul Calibur 5. Also, I didn't lab any of her Season 2 stuff at all. Apparently she's got some really nice stuff.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Shikisoku Zaku!
I swear on my name, I will prevail.
Battle 1. Fight!
See, box stepping. It just gets out all Yoshi stuff too. Shuts me down. Unless I delay stuff.
I Useless. Feel my
Battle 2. Fight!
An opening.
Forgive me! Wait! What's this?
Battle 3. Fight!
For the honor of Krone.
Fight!
That was dirty.
Resolve is measured by results. What?
Now that was dirty.
Battle is
That was dirty too.
Yeah, Hilda, she seems like she has these initials. She just has to not be the one to throw out her verticals first.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah. That's the thing about Zos is in neutral, if you play a lot of patience, like Zos doesn't have the best approach options. I kind of let you come to me. So, or I approach with like a 6-6-8 or something to catch you sidestepping.
Clear my path.
But if you can backstep and stay out of the reach of that, and just wait for me to make a mistake, or, you know, find the right opening, it can make a big difference in the matchup. Like most of the people I fight will just start backing off after a point because they realize, and then they just start winning.
Battle 1. Fight here.
Okay, I'ma go do my thing. Have a good stream.
Alright. See you, Joel. Oh, I haven't read it, but because you freaking canceled it.
Battle 2. Fight here.
It's over.
See, that's what I was telling you about.
What?
Victory is
Stay up.
for the honor of Krone.
Fight. Call.
Yep. Behold.
Yeah, she can do that now.
Resolve is measured by results. What? What?
Six K is an underrated move of Zos's. It kind of puts you in a weird position on block. Yeah, it's a high. And on hit, sometimes it can turn you backwards and give me a back grab. Of course, you can duck it, but
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
he's not as easy to play as he looks. That's why. Because you have to learn a lot of stuff with him, but then at the same time, like the person who fights him has to learn a lot of stuff too.
Clear my path.
Because he has like a lot of optimal curse setups, and like if you don't do his optimal stuff, like his stuff scales really bad in a lot of his combos. To where if you don't do the optimal thing, it's gonna do like 80 damage as opposed to like 100 damage or more. Sometimes less than 80 damage, like more like 40 to 60. Depending on the combo. If he has more curses, he does more damage, but to maximize curse damage, you usually want to use the curses up front rather than doing like a big long combo. It's gonna hurt.
Over here. You are mine.
Oh my gosh, why does that keep whiffing? I'm catching the backstep. Look at that. You were negative. I did a 6B to catch your backstep. I read it, and you box stepped out of the way to make it safe. This is what I just can't stand. Box stepping needs to be deleted. It has always been around. Oh, I got it. Finally. I have been fishing for that for like freaking 30 rounds. Look at that damage. Made my quota, so I'm happy. Gotta get at least one swag combo per stream.
Shall take you. Fight now.
Against a wall, if you delay wake up, that actually is like a step killer.
Over here.
Best. What? Akubo, please. That time I caught you. Just lucky that was negative on hit.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seen.
Most 2As are, so.
Fight. Here.
Really glad that was a mid, not a high. Looked like it was gonna be a high.
Shall take you. Fight now.
You can actually punish that on block, by the way. If you block that low. It's a back turn sweep, so naturally it's gonna be punishable. Oh my gosh, I just needed one freaking hit. One hit and you would have been dead. I hate it when I have 3 curses and I can't do anything with it.
My abyss shall take you. Fight now.
There you go.
Fallen clean.
Yeah, he's got a lot of layers to him, especially if I play him right, which I'm trying my best.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
My only real goal, I'm going to Frosty Faustings in a week. My only real goal is just to get at least one swag combo on stream if I can. Then I'll be able to die happy. Hey, I got Incendia with it on stream once.
Clear my path.
It was hilarious. But then he immediately just wrecked me because I was playing like crap that day and he was just bodying me with Killick. I was also back like early Soul Calibur 6. And it was on the Xbox, which I suck on the Xbox One controller. It is terrible. The freaking analog stick is so shitty and I play on analog. That's why I use a 360 controller analog instead. And everybody looks at me like I'm insane.
Battle 1. Fight here.
There you go. Checking out of my Unreal stuff.
Battle 2. Fight. Here. Freedom. Run. It's a
For the honor of Krone!
fight here.
Not yet! An opening! An opening!
Oh. Even if you had 180 health, that would have killed you with 3 curses. I've never gotten it off on someone with 3 curses where I actually finished the combo. Because by that point they're already dead. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get like 3 B+ KKs right off from the get-go and they'll backstep into it. It's on my bucket list. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. You do pretty good combos with her, and when you actually like get momentum, you do damage. If you can keep me guessing on the ground once you knock down like that, that's really scary because she has some scary knockdowns that leave me really negative.
Soul of Yoshimitsu.
Oh gods!
Yeah, fair.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
It is anyone's battle.
Battle 1. Fight!
No escape! No escape!
Flinch check that. Man, I have not gotten a single one of those. I don't know why I even do them.
Battle 2. Fight!
I don't want to need to be getting used to.
Battle 3. Fight!
Well, it's like I sidestep and then it tracks anyway. Jump in the air.
Final battle. Fight!
How you freaking tech the right way to where it like puts me backwards, so I can't get that. Ah, that's so dumb. Let's just do a BB and then pause for 15 frames.
I cannot allow myself to fall yet.
It's not even 15 frames. It's like 9 frames. It's like exactly enough to to have a gap to where it's like, oh, she's done. I never liked the Shield Sisters.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Sophidia especially, just because she's always been annoying for me. But yeah, you see what I mean? I don't play them,
Here I go.
and I don't know. They were just freaking cancer in Soul Calibur 4. Like the top 5 players, like the majority of them played Sophidia in ranked because she was like an online, just she could do really dumb stuff that you couldn't really react to.
Battle 1. Fight here.
Why does stuff keep whiffing? It's like you're not even sidestepping, but it acts like you are. The only way that lethal hits is when you have less than 1 bar meter and it's on a counter hit, like that. Yep, that's why I usually rush when you have no bars. And when you activate Soul Charge, you have no bars after that, so it's kind of a win-win.
Over here!
It's alright, you wasted your meter.
Battle 3. Fight here.
Know the power of the abyss!
Damn it.
Don't oppose me! Don't oppose me!
Forgive me.
Stay frozen!
Yeah, that was smart.
Battle 4. Fight.
Forgive me.
Feels like I'm playing Marvel there. Just set my controller down.
Do not get ahead of yourself! Fight here!
Bearzos kind of has some combos like that too.
We'll never fall.
I've waited for this!
Nah.
My abyss shall take you! Satisfied now?
Wake up. Okay. Yeah, the thing about that, if you're face flat, like I basically get that, it's guaranteed.
Bask in the glory.
Only if you're face flat head away though. So face flat feet towards time stop 1, that'll be guaranteed. So you could have technically, I think, teched out of that. Maybe not that close to the stage, or to the wall. I can't remember. Zasuma has a lot of knockdown tech for like head towards, feet towards, and then face up or face down. And what he can do after each one. Usually people just lie on the ground anyway, so I can get resets. Also, if you didn't notice that 4B plus K I do only OTGs you if I'm against a wall or a ring. "4B plus K" is that move he does where he does the double, like, swing forward, or he swings his scythe down and then swings it back up into a launch behind him. It's this move.
Battle 2. Fight.
Here goes. No way.
Hey guys.
What's up, Trey?
I won't lose.
3. Fight.
My resolve will never fail.
Tricky.
What? I woke up with a CE. Oh, did I have a meter? I wasn't paying attention. I thought I did. Rip.
No, you didn't.
Oh my gosh, again, box stepping saves the day even when I'm plus. Because it only takes like 6 frames to do that, and my freaking 44A plus B is I-20. Meaning I have to basically be, quick maths, I have to basically be plus 14, which is never going to happen. Nah, I shouldn't do that.
Know the power of the abyss.
It was decided from the start.
Sophie Binunga.
Alright, yeah, it's getting late. I should be getting off too. Been some good matches though.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Well, you have been adjusting, so I've been having to adjust more.
Soul
That's
of
the thing, like, I'll teach you how to deal with gimmicks and everything, but doesn't mean I'm gonna let you win. Zos has a lot of gimmicks. A lot of things that he shouldn't be getting away with. For the most part, yeah. Her new
Click
season
him
2
more
stuff is
honest
still pretty
than
new.
LOL.
I'm
battle 1. Fight. Here.
Take this.
Aw, I wanted to get the double tech trap for all your health.
forgive me. Here.
No.
I made it. Don't underestimate me. Oh my!
I'm waiting for this.
Welcome to Sophie's SC.
Damn it.
This is
One thing. One mistake.
Fight here. Go.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know either.
my resolve. Will never falter. This is
Take up. Behold. Let's go.
I won't lose.
4. Fight. Here.
This is it.
Run.
Oh my!
Start again anew once you're reborn.
Yeah. No problem. Good games, dude. Alright, well, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow if you like what you see and want more Zasamel and Yoshimitsu shenanigans. Trying to do this more now, especially since I have Frosty coming up, so be expecting this like on a nightly basis for now.
All the nanigans.
All the nanigans, correct. So, see you guys later. Have a good night.